Hey everyone, this is Nicole Spires, Director of Communications here at New Earth, and I'm so glad that you could join me for today's Healthy Hustle. Today we're picking back up on our hydration series that we started a couple weeks ago. So what does hydration have to do with your circulatory system? Well, what comes to mind when you think of heart health? How about your lungs and how they function? Most of us won't answer with the word water. I know I didn't, but maybe that's exactly how we should answer. Nurse Amy Chadwick explains.
So then the second most important system really is your circulatory system or your cardiovascular system. You're looking at your heart and your lungs. So same thing, heart muscle and lungs are really high. I mean, they can be anywhere from 70 to 80% of water. And again, if it's just basic science, if you're thinking about it, if your lungs are not hydrated, they're not giving proper oxygen exchange. Well, what do you think that's going to cause? Well, anybody with asthma, you could actually have more issues with your asthma or COPD flares because your lungs are not hydrated and giving that lovely oxygen exchange that happens. If we look at the heart, it's even more important. So people who are dehydrated, and right now I'm a heart failure nurse, so people who are dehydrated, when their pulses are starting to go up into the 90, 100 range, and their blood pressures are down into the 90 over 50 range, and normal is, we want people around like 110 over 70, 120 over 80, somewhere in there. The first thing I think of is dehydration. That heart has to work so much harder to get the oxygen, which is transported through fluid, which is water, in the body. And oh my gosh, all of a sudden your heart rate starts increasing. That over time is a lot of pressure in your system. We do not want heart rates above, ultimately, we want them under 90, but I mean, of course, we've seen them up into the 120s, 150s because of dehydration. And blood pressure, same thing with my patients. The first thing I ask them, if they're in the 90s over 50s, hey, when's the last time you've had a glass of water? You can automatically, you really can affect blood pressure when it's low quite fast, giving a person a glass or two of water. So
this is incredible. When most of us think about water and breathing, we think about difficulty, right? We aren't fish and we don't have gills. But as Amy said, in order for proper oxygen exchange, we must be hydrated. And taking that a step further, in order for the heart to move oxygen through our system, we rely on adequate hydration. It's just another reason why being hydrated is part of something we call living the New Earth life. Thank you all for joining in today. I hope you found a nugget of information that you could take with you to help you live a healthier, hydrated life. We'll catch you on the next Healthy Hustle.